well, and I hope you've all got the same glorious sunshine that I've got. It's really rather wonderful, and I hope it lasts us a little while. So hopefully you've seen in the group this morning the image of the 3 cards, albeit upside down, wrong way up, but nonetheless we have got cards 1, 2 or 3, and if you haven't chosen one, then see whether one of those tingled for you as I held them up. We're using the Wildwood cards again this week, and I'm just going to jump straight in. Card 1 this week is the Wanderer, which I believe in other decks is sometimes the Fool, but in this deck shows this person stepping onto a rainbow pathway, stepping into the unknown, I think. What are you stepping into this week, or what do you need to step into but perhaps you're holding back? Are you a little bit scared? Are you a little bit frightened of stepping into the unknown, of taking a leap, taking a risk? Well, I dare you, take that step. Step onto that rainbow this week, because I think, to be honest, you're going to find beauty at the end of it. You know, trust your inner instincts, trust your inner compass, and step forward, but step forward meaningfully, strongly, in absolute trust, no doubt, no fear, for it is when we doubt that we fall from the path. It's when we doubt that we go the wrong way, instead of trusting this and this, especially this solar plexus right here. You know, when we say trust our gut, what we mean is the feeling we get in our solar plexus. So yeah, what journey are you stepping into this week? Okay. Card number 2 this week is the 8 of Arrows, Struggle. And again, a journeying person looks like a woman walking with staff and lantern in a harsh landscape. Perhaps that is how you feel this week. Are you struggling through a harsh landscape? Is your life landscape feeling hard and difficult this week? And yet I see that lantern that she holds, and I think that is a beacon of hope, that there is a light to guide the way. And if you trust, again, I think the theme throughout this week, and I'll we'll see if I'm proved right when I draw card 3 in a moment, but it feels like the theme for all of us this week is trust, trust, trust. You know, hold on to that staff, follow that light, follow that little piece of hope, no matter how hard or difficult it maybe feels this week. Look for that little piece of light, that little piece of hope, and keep moving forwards. Trust. For everything has to change. If you move forward long enough, you'll end up somewhere else. Card 3. 10 of Vessels. Happiness. And actually, I mean, although this card says happiness, actually, I look at that waterfall plunging into all those bowls, and actually I find that a little bit overwhelming as an image. And perhaps, yeah, my feeling is this sort of sense of overwhelm, not drowning quite, but feeling kind of awash, overwhelmed with stimuli, perhaps. There's too much. And also the 10 bowls makes me think of that sort of sense, that image we sometimes get of ourselves as women of juggling plates, you know, too many, too much, too much, too much, too much, too much. So my feeling from that card for this week, that the message is to try and let go. What plates can you put down? You need to release some of the overwhelm because you can't see clearly. What plates can you put down, even if it's just for a little while? What could you put down just maybe this week? You know, or maybe until the next full moon. We're in the waxing moon phase here now. This week you might be feeling overwhelmed, but as we get to the full moon, your energy may start coming up and you'll feel more able to pick up more of those plates again. So what could you put down? What could you just let go of to reduce the overwhelm and reduce the stimulation this week, so you've got a little bit of breathing room and feel more able to cope? And I mean, again, actually, I think, you know, the message of trust applies here too. You know, trust that you will get done what must be done, and trust that when the time is right you will be able to pick up those other things, and that the energy that you need will be there. So a theme of trust for us all, sisters, whether you're stepping out on an unknown journey, whether you are struggling through a harsh landscape, or whether you are feeling overwhelmed with the many plates that you are spinning. I hope you can find some trust this week, and in that trust a measure of peace. And of course, a little sunshine always helps. Blessed be, sisters.